Hi guys, today we'll learn lesson 3, and lesson 3 is about comparing and ordering decimal numbers. So there is a number line here, and this is actually a number line with decimal numbers. Okay, so for a regular number, the number line that you dealt with until now were actually for whole numbers. You have 0, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3, and it goes like that, right? But here, this is a number line for decimal numbers. So what's the difference? The difference is that between this 0 and 1, you have places, small places for all the decimal numbers, okay? So let's look at the black screen here. And you have the 1/10, 3/10, 5/10, 7/10, 9/10. So you can see that there are missing decimals, right? There is a missing decimal here, another here, another here, and here. So there are 4 missing decimals, and we should fill them up. So after 1/10 comes the 2/10 here, and then after 3/10 there should be a 4/10, and after 5/10 there should be a 6/10, and after 7/10 and before 9/10 there should be an 8/10. So when we read in order, it will be 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, 9/10, and finally 1. Okay, and finally 1. So just like whole numbers, there's a natural order in the set of decimal numbers, and the decimal number 1/10, this number, let me change the color. Okay, so in this number 1/10 is very close to 0, right? It's very close to 0. And the decimal number 3/10 here is not as close to 0 as the 1/10, right? 1/10 is much closer to 0 than the 3/10. So the same, the decimal number 9/10 is very far from this 0, but it's very close to this 1, right? So let's see what decimal numbers are close to 0 but very far from 1. Close to 0 but very far from 1. So I think this 1/10, 2/10, and 3/10, and 4/10, maybe 5. Actually, until 4/10, these are very close to this 0, but they are very far from this 1, right? Okay, so that's the end of the section. And now let's go to the next section.